Hello, Periscope.
Dude, I always love that handle.
Yeah,
like
it's cool,
the
right?
Swinky, yeah, it's like a jib. Everybody at home right now, you're getting like a super steady. Everybody at home right now, you're getting a super steady look. I'm actually doing this interview now through a mirror into the camera. See, I'm looking at you through the mirror.
It's like Inception.
It's like Inception. It's like a dream
Within a dream. Within a periscope.
I have a dream. Within a dream? Wait, what?
But that was like, okay, for a second I thought you were singing Les Mis. I dreamed a dream, but then I remembered who I was talking to.
The Confrontation's my favorite Les Mis.
Yeah. Oh, wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Javert and, yeah.
And Jean Valjean.
Jean Valjean.
Well, good morning, Periscope.
That's what we do every morning. Yeah. Welcome to GMA.
I know our Periscope is a little ill-timed because you were just doing some very important studying on a very important topic.
Yes. So coming up in pop news today, we're talking about Tyra Banks, who's actually going to be teaching an MBA class at Stanford University. It's kind of big news.
That's really cool, actually.
It's really cool, and it's an incredible university. And, of course, Tyra Banks is this amazing businesswoman, and she's basically teaching these MBA students about personal branding. So one of the things we're kind of laughing about is, is you're going to teach these people how to smize.
Which, like, if I signed up for Tyra Banks' class, that would be the one thing. I mean, sure, she's a major mogul, model, personal brand expert, as you were saying, but when I sign up for a Tyra Banks class, I'm really, let's be honest, signing up for smize lessons.
Which, right, and how do you smize, right? And she's obviously mastered it. She's made millions of dollars because she can do it, apparently. She teaches her America's Next Top Models students how to do that. And I'm going through this script, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna see if I can ask the other hosts if they can do it.
Yeah.
But then, of course, it's gonna get turned on me, and they're gonna ask me.
It always does.
So how do you smize? So there's actually, I was just, when you guys were walking in on YouTube, trying to get a smize tutorial from Tyra Banks. You want to try it with me?
Yeah. Well, okay. I just want to time out for a second and let those of you who might not know what smizing is.
Right.
It's like a pose. It's smiling with your eyes, I think, is basically.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I'll try it with you.
Which sounds really hard. Okay, so the first thing you have to do, according to Tyra, is find good lighting.
Well, we have fluorescents in here, so...
1977.
Tori, quick, grab a flashlight. Yeah.
Perfect. Second thing is, don't move your mouth.
Okay.
Third thing is, think of something that makes you very happy.
Ice cream, puppies.
And let it all come out. I'm thinking about ribs right now. Does it look like I'm smiling with my eyes? See, I don't know. It's probably...
I would give you a solid 4 out of 10. But you just started your lessons. Here, yeah. I want to try this. Okay. My issue, and I literally smized this weekend with, just on an unrelated note. I spent a lot of time smizing this weekend. No, my problem is I always move my eyebrows, but you're not supposed to.
Really?
It really has to be eye focused.
Okay, you go.
I was kidding about the 4 out of 10 thing. You rocked
No,
the
you're just saying that, so I'll do it on live TV.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We need more eyeshadow. I feel like that would really help it pop.
I think it would help it pop. But yes, so Tyra Banks in pop news, smizing aside, if you had to, here's my question, and I asked this actually on the wake up call. Aside from Tyra, if you could take a class from any celebrity in any subject, what would it be? And if you need to think about it, or I don't. This might be way off, but the first thing I thought about was Daniel Day-Lewis method acting. Whoa,
that's deep.
That is deep.
Because that dude, I feel like he dives in.
Yeah.
He was doing a movie. I read once that he's filming this movie in Italy, and he was directing a play, but I guess he wanted to go over and really sort of get the foundation of his character and where he's from. He became a bootmaker somewhere in Italy, like a cobbler.
He just did this
just
to get in character.
For months and months and months.
That's
apparently
insane.
Jared Leto in
Suicide Squad
stayed in character the entire time.
Right, and sent people all kinds of wacky gifts. He sent, I don't even want to say some of them are so messed up, but some ones that we can say. He sent a rat to Margot Robbie.
Good.
He's good. He sent a dead pig to
Not
Will
good.
Smith.
Not
Yeah,
good.
not good. And then some other stuff that's like even crazier than that.
Wow.
What I heard.
So, I mean, like, listen, the learning how to method act, it's not like, Daniel Day-Lewis is going to roll in here and be like,
Right.
after 6 hours, you
got
know how to
you.
do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Mine would also have to do with acting too, I think, but I would want like Meryl Streep probably to like teach me.
How to win an Oscar?
Yeah, how to win an Oscar,
Or 9,
exactly.
or however many she's
yeah,
won.
yeah, get
Yeah.
nominated for like 20 of them. Yeah, I'm always impressed with her range too, because she can like go from like, a musical to a comedy to like a scary movie
Yeah.
to a like intense drama where she's playing Margaret Thatcher,
What about Mario Batali teaching us how to cook?
or how to wear cargo shorts and Crocs.
Yes.
And rock it.
Every day.
Yeah.
All day.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah, orange Crocs, AF.
Okay, I gotta ask you. Drake White is here this morning.
Yeah.
You know him.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
You've spent a night in the woods.
We spent a night in separate tents, elevated in trees in
Yeah.
the Smoky Mountains. Yeah,
Those elevated tents were wild.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Were you ever worried that they were gonna like?
No, not really. We had a massive thunderstorm that night. That was like a bigger issue. Plus, there was a black bear attack 9 miles away from us, so that was also.
So it was like a really safe and like not stressful
And
trip.
there may have been like a poisonous snake coiled up like on the outside
Yeah,
of our camp.
yeah,
There was like danger everywhere.
And like a crazy prison break, like
Yeah.
at the local
Yeah,
prison.
yeah, it was awesome. But he's super talented. Like this guy, you guys got to tune in and watch GMA, watch Drake White. He's a buddy, but he can straight out. He can rock. He'll kill it.
Speaking of killing it, you are gearing up for double duty GMA, college football starting soon. What are you most excited about / looking forward to?
So I love the thing about college football, and part of it, well, it's obviously the football, but it's going to these towns. Like a lot of these great campuses are in little towns that otherwise you wouldn't spend a lot of time in. You never seem to kind of get around through. Whenever we're traveling around the country, it's always in big airports and you're flying around. So our first Thursday game's in Knoxville, Tennessee, at Neyland Stadium, which holds like 110, 115,000 people. It's one of my favorite venues for sports in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play against them when I was in college. I love that. And then our game on Saturday is Clemson against Auburn. So I'm actually flying out today to go watch Clemson practice and meet with their coaches and players, and then driving to Auburn, Alabama to do the same with them tomorrow. And this is like my favorite time of the year. I live for this stuff. It's awesome. Just the passion, the fans, the tradition, everything about college football is so exciting. And I rack up straight air miles, which I'll use on a trip to Ibiza next summer.
Nice. Do you get tired at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cocaine totally helps that.
He's kidding!
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Starbucks is our anti-drug.
That's my code name for Starbucks.
Yeah, cocaine. Good. Tell me about your Snapchat. How's it going?
It's good. Oh, so yeah, these guys created a monster. They finally got me on Snapchat, and dude, I love it. It's been awesome to the point where maybe too much. But it's addictive, and I'm gonna have to be careful with that during the season because you could live on it.
Yeah.
And by the way, Will's great to follow on Snapchat. He gives you great ideas. I mean, he just shows you how to do it properly. Tori also, by the way, very good on Snapchat.
Hello.
Look, there she is.
Here she is. Tori, if you need to take Jesse to set, let us know. I don't want to get in trouble.
We're good for now.
All right, good.
That's my producer, Tori. So she basically tells me, she grabs me by the throat and drags me by my ear to set when I need to be there.
But in a very mild way. She's very nice and very well behaved.
Thanks.
Yeah. Which you get pretty distracted around here. There's a lot to do.
I've had a lot of concussions. I got ADD from time.
Are you gonna ride the mechanical bull?
I have to go to the airport because that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, we all have to go to the airport. Can't ride the mechanical bull.
When was the last time everybody here rode a mechanical bull?
Mine was about 30 minutes ago. I did it this morning.
How'd you do?
I did pretty well. I was
Your video was great.
Thank you. I was impressed with myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they crank it up? Did they take it easy on you? Because they have different levels.
Yeah. No. Okay.
We're getting a nod.
No, actually.
Do a camera nod.
I also, a couple weeks ago, so this is really, really weird of me to say at this point because it's way long in the past, but I thought we were going to be talking on the wake-up call and then one thing or another happened. But anyway, some people tweeted me questions that they wanted me to ask you. Yeah, so I've just had these in my back pocket for a while, and now that we're here... There he is.
Drake
There's
White.
the man. There's Drake White.
What's up, dude?
yeah.
Old camping buddies reunited.
Yeah, tree tent, buddy.
Campfire singing.
Man, all time right now.
Whoa.
Whoa. One of the questions that was tweeted at me, do you have a favorite meal? We've seen all these hashtag Eat Like Jesse Instagram posts and videos for, .com and on GMA. Do you have a favorite meal? If I was going to, kill you later today, what would you want your last meal to be?
So, my favorite restaurant in the world is in London, England. It's called Zuma. It's in Knightsbridge, and they do this Wagyu beef tartare with a black shaved truffle on top. And if I was like on a deserted island, or Will Gans was going to kill me later today, I would.
Might happen.
That would be my final. He's not smizing right now. That would probably be my final meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So the next time I'm in, where is it?
Knightsbridge in London. Anybody at home, if you're ever in London, and you're thinking about going all the way up, you want this Wagyu beef tartare with the black sheep. I know. I've had that song in my head like the last couple of days. All the way up, dun, 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 dun. Tori's bouncing over there. Watch it. She's bouncing.
All the way up.
Okay.
It's a Fat Joe.
You're asking the
Terror
wrong
Squad.
guy.
Fat Joe and Terror Squad.
Let's see.
Anyways.
Yeah, get on that. My brother tweeted me and wanted to know if you're going to College Station this year.
Yeah, I'm sure I will be.
He's a senior in a frat, and
His life doesn't suck.
his life does not
No.
suck. But so if you go and you meet John Gans, drinks on him.
Drinks like
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
drink beer in College Station. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they don't do any of that.
That is
down there.
that's an awesome. College Station's awesome.
Yeah.
I always hope we have games from theirs on the schedule. Fraternities, College Station,
It's a scene.
gig 'em.
Yeah, gig 'em.
Gig 'em.
Yep.
Yep,
My brother
right.
and my sister both went there, and then I wound up here talking about
Riding mechanical
smizing.
bulls. But you're riding mechanical bulls.
Yeah, so it's like,
sort
it's
of
a little bit of everything. Yeah. All right, let's see. What else do I need to talk to you about? Also in pop news,
Some Clorox wipes just here around on the
This
table.
is-
He's like grabbing it as like a prop. He's like, remember like a scape?
sponsored, yeah, this Periscope today, sponsored by Smizing and Clorox wipes. We're also talking about Thor and Loki,
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth, and Tom Hiddleston on set in Australia.
Yep.
If you could be any superhero, if you could join that franchise, we've got, obviously, Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
Yep.
What's his face is Captain America. What's that guy's name? Chris Evans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. If you had to play a superhero, who would you play?
I would probably go. I'd probably go Batman.
I could actually see that.
But he's okay. So James, this is kind of like an offshoot of your question. James Bond to me is the one movie character in the world that I would trade yesterday for. He's not technically a superhero, but like, what is James Bond not good at? The guy travels around the world. He's a license to kill people. He always gets the girl. Dresses well. Drives the fastest cars. Has great one-liner jokes. His comedic timing's legendary.
Yeah.
He's got a cool accent.
Yep.
I mean, what? You know?
What is there not to want
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, James Bond. I feel like if you put James Bond in the Avengers right now, I think he does okay. If someone had drafted, if Captain America drafts James Bond in the Civil War,
Yeah.
his team probably wins. I mean,
Right.
it was close. He might have won anyway, but it was close. Iron Man probably should have got him.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair.
By the way, how did Ant-Man play? Like, Ant-Man actually tilted that fight
He
so
absolutely
much bigger
did.
than I thought he would.
Until I saw that movie, I didn't know that Ant-Man could get big, which is
He-
kind of like counterintuitive to what his name is.
I think they had to find a way for him to have an impact on that fight, because at first, as soon as someone drafts Ant-Man, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
that's like going to the basketball court and playing pickup basketball and drafting a guy that's 3'4", like
So
early.
you mean me in 5th grade?
Yeah, right, exactly.
When
yeah.
I was playing elementary basketball. Yeah.
No matter how much you're smizing at the guy picking, it's like you shouldn't get picked.
If it had
As
been-
early as Ant-Man was.
Right. If it had been a smizing tournament, I would have been drafted first.
Yeah, early.
But alas, it was basketball, and I was the 3'4" guy trying to play competitive basketball. All right.
This is a good. Is this Periscope?
Yeah.
This is a good Periscope session. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm really happy with
We kind
it.
of bounced around. I think we touched on 15 different topics.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
Are people asking Jesse any questions? Do we have any questions from Periscope?
Jackson said totes awkward somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, well,
perfect.
Yeah.
Just
15
that-
different
that's how we
times.
do.
It's funny because that's the title of my memoirs. So there you go.
Hashtag.
You're getting the sign from Tori, which I think
All right.
means that
I'm smizing.
That's a good sign.
and actually smiling.
I'm now getting two calls. So if I start butting up my collar, this means I have to actually go to
This
work.
means things are actually happening.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Well,
getting real.
you're flying out today for college football.
Whoa.
We were just talking about basketball. That's what
real
I
quick,
was.
Snapchat
slow
handle.
down.
People are asking.
Snapchat handle. What's your Snapchat handle?
It's Jesse James, like the cowboy, QB3. JESSEJMES QB3. All thanks to Will.
Yeah, you're welcome. And mine is at Will WILLGANSS at Will Gans. Pretty easy. Jesse, thank you very much.
Dude, fine. Let's do this again.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
We'll see you back here next week.
Happy smizing. We'll see you back here next week.
Happy smizing. And we'll also see you on GMA in just a couple minutes. He's got pop news and a lot more for us. Bye-bye.